gents, and welcome back. Well, without reasonable at 7:40. I was ready to leave a bit early, but had to wait for the paperwork, so yeah, but still not bad. Starting like usual, run to Wheatstone Onslow, but it's gonna end up a bit different. It will end up a bit different because there is an extra 2 drops on my run all around close to Wheatstone. One in Onslow in a town to the agent, and one to where did I put that bloody paperwork? Okay. I want to mean the Roo station. About 40 something kilometers from Wheatstone. Of course, has to be dirt road, otherwise won't have not even half of the fun going there. So yeah, a narrow dirt road where I never been before. It's from the looks of it, a new contract, so let's see how it goes. I won't promise much because I don't know. The info that I got, the map that I got, looks like it's coming from the Google map, so will be probably a bit of whoops sometime. I have to do a 3-point turn with the road train in the middle of nowhere, who knows? Yeah, so let's do it. Go straight to to get some fuel, and from there.
Hey, copy traffic control on Leach Highway. Your rear spotlights are on, man. Can you turn them off, please?
And then straight on Brent Highway to Geraldton, Coastal Highway to Carnarvon, of course. Like usual. The target is just past Northampton. As soon as I'm passing Northampton, I'm happy. I can go to bed. So, let's go for it. Yeah, look. It's a bloody road train coming towards you. Bloody clown. What's happened with this world? From motorbikes we go to bloody electric scooters. The only thing they're missing when they ride the scooters, their pink tutu. coming through here. Well, it doesn't take long to get dark. Once the sun is down, see you later. So yeah, have a little bit longer to put up with the traffic here on Reed Highway, and then be on a Tonkin, no more problems, no more traffic lights until Geraldton. Well, not a good start of the trip for this guy. further down was when I almost lost the wheel of the dolly that time, when the bearing shattered himself. So I know very well how it is to break down. The only thing which I don't understand is why he didn't put his hazard triangles behind the truck so traffic can see that it's a breakdown. Listening to these guys, looks like the shut up, guys. Looks like the revenue makers are out in force. see what's happened here. Yeah, so over here on my right is gonna be the road train area for the inbound, and they are going to make one on the other side of the road for the outbound. So that's the plan, to have these two and extend the triple network all the way here. Of course it's at least couple years away, but yeah, who knows. Alright, so we need diesel and yeah, fill up with AdBlue as well, just in case. Alright, time to move on. Stop for a fuel and I bump up in one of our subbies, do a bit of a yarn, and before we realize, oh shit, we've been here for an hour. So filling up, flapping our gums, all up, took an hour. Oh well, things happen. So easy to lose track. You stay there, man. Alright, so next stop, parking bay, north of Northampton. It's a bit busy tonight from the look of it. I have a tanker and another couple of trucks in front, so yeah. Well, it was so busy till now, and still I can't use my high beams and spotlights, so can't even use the front view camera because it's too dark outside. So yeah, I'm hoping that once I will be passing Dongra, all this will calm down a bit. have a bit of road work before Dongra. So yeah, still busy. The truck in front of me, the truck behind me. It's a bit double behind me. There's the IPEC guy. After you do this run for a while, you start to know the trucks even if they are not badged or you can see their number plates or anything. As soon as you see, oh yeah, B double white curtains, that's IPEC. For some reason it's just been a busy night. Not sure why, because now the inland is open. It's not that everyone is running coastal because inland is closed. No, it's open, it's all good, but yeah, don't know what's really going on. Just happened to be a busy night. When I got back yesterday from up north, after parking up the trailers, I went into the workshop to had one of the headlights globe replaced. So they put a brand new one, everything was working, no problem. I came this afternoon, start the truck, check the lights, everything on. Well, in less than a few minutes that message came back on a screen, replace. Went down, check, no light. Just went across the road back to the workshop, they checked, oh yeah, it's blonde. So it's showing some time how quick and how cheap these lights been made. And it's not that it's some no brand. Yeah, it's normal headlights that you get from any auto shop, Nerva, or how they call. But yeah, just wasn't made proper. So they replaced it, and now so far so good. But for some reason, I know Volvo, I know Scania. I had the same problem with my Iveco, with the Stralis. When one side is gone, doesn't take long for the other side to go. So I'm expecting anytime, any moment, the left one to blow up. So yeah. Anyway, what time is it's 12, so still got 2 hours. Yeah, take me from here to Geraldton about 40 minutes, 15 minutes to go through Geraldton. Once I'm leaving Geraldton, still have an hour and 5 minutes left on it, so it will be the same parking bay like usual. If it's not full, if it's full, then the next one or the next one, because there are quite few in there, one after the other. But that's why I always try the first one, and if that's empty, I just go in. If not, I have another 2 options, and I still have time left on a book to go on either of them. So let's see what's happening in Geraldton. And I made it to Geraldton. Alright, so from here looks like the traffic is disappearing a bit. There are a couple in the front of me, but they go. I sit behind. Yeah, once you get the sting, you stick with the speed limits. So if they are looking to dump some money to the government charity, it's their problem. 5.5 discounted unleaded. Okay, so now I want petrol to be cheap, because my boat is almost ready, so the fuel tank it's a bit empty. Being 220 liter fuel tank, it's gonna take quite a bit. Yeah, amazing how these blurry lights change when there's no car coming, no nothing. be stopping in a few Ks, so I don't want to slow you down. The reason to slow other people down if you can get them around. Okay, so parking number 1, it's taken. 2 trucks. I got 2 more, actually 3, because I can still go for good 50 kilometers. Well, this coming one is not one of them, because this is too close to the road, so I didn't count this one. This one, no, is not counted. This is where I stopped last time, so let's have a look what's happening. Well, since it's empty, it's mine. Because of the trees and all that, it's got a bit of protection from noise, so this is where I'm gonna camp. Alright guys, so yeah, that's it from me tonight. We'll see you in the morning and we'll do it all over again. Till then, good night and take care.
Yo, goodbye.
Morning guys, and welcome back. Okay, now stop last night here. Beautiful weather, no problem. And yeah, usual thing, wake up to this wind. So looks like it's gonna be a windy day, well, at least for now. Unfortunately, things change so fast with this job that we're doing. Supposed to get to Carnarvon, drop one trailer and collect another two, so I can go triple to on floor on Wheatstone. Mindaru and all that. Well, that's not happening now because one of the trailers, the tow liner, last night had a problem on the road and he's not gonna get there today. He had the same problem like I had with that dolly, where the bearing decided to had enough of his life and went off, and that was on his middle axle. So two wheels came up, blow up the ones behind when they came up, so he ended up with 4 less wheels. Well, it's gonna get fixed sometime today, but it will be too late for me. So someone else will have to fix that and deliver it. Which means I'm going with 2 trailers. I refrigerated and dry goods goes right to Wheatstone, from Wheatstone to Mindaru station, and come back. Well, this side wind is not my friend today, that's for sure. How busy was last night, that quiet is today. You get a small car here, there, occasionally a rigid, but yeah, nothing else on the road today for some reason. And last night was crazy. Case to Billabong. Billabong today or anywhere else. I will try to get straight to Carnarvon. No bad deal, diesel, $1.92. Reasonable price. Sometimes it's more expensive in the city. A small oversize. Let's see how it deal with this one. It's a bit up and down around here, can't see much. Okay, so I went around him quite easy. He lost a lot of speed towards the top of the hill, and then the distance between the two hills was quite big, and I was able to just go fast. It's up to 42 degrees outside and it's 11 AM. It's gonna be a hot day, so speed down to 90 before I will start changing tires. To be honest, there's not in my agenda today to change tires. See how hot it's gonna get. Between 1 and 5 will be 46. 46 today, 46 tomorrow, 46 Friday, 46 Saturday. Jesus Christ. What about up in Onslow? different story. It's in until Sunday it's in the low 30s, low mid 30s. Let's see Carnarvon. Yeah, same story like here today. Tomorrow only 41, then high 30s. And it was 42 a minute ago, now it's already 43. That's what weather site is saying. My tracker, okay, it's always showing a couple of degrees more because of the heat that's picking up from road as well. So the truck is showing 45, but it's 43 officially, which yeah, it's quite hot. And at 2 p.m. the wind will die too. So from 1 to 5 will be 46. One of the days. One of the days where you can cook eggs in the middle of the road. Is not slowing down, that's for sure. We got already at 44 degrees. fixing potholes on the side of the road. Well, they are lucky because the asphalt stay soft for longer. That bitumen doesn't go hard that easy now with this temperature, so they are in a bit of luck. But then again, after they pouring it on a road, if something it's driving over, it's end of story. How bad there is the road being damaged on the outside of the fog line. It's 12 and slowly we're getting at 46. Now it's 45 already. Dust is getting blown everywhere. You'll learn sooner or later that you can't go with 100 on this weather. Now have a look at this clown, how he's overtaking without visibility, without nothing. Yes, already 45 outside. Drop down to 85. Better safe than sorry. I have a guy behind me coming red hot. But yeah, his business. Yeah, go around, bud, if you want. It's all clear. Just trying to save the blurry tires. Very well done.
Thanks for that, mate. You have a good one.
I can only try.
In a bit on out, thanks.
Yeah, it's already 45 and we're running blurry recaps and they pop out like popcorn on this heat.
Yeah, roger, mate. Alright, have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Oh well. Everyone make his own choices. Well, if I can reduce the risk of having a blowout tire by at least 30%, well, it's still something. Because on this weather, going full steam ahead, you may have 80% chances, 20% luck not to. If you fall in that 20%, you are lucky. If not, well, this is it. But dropping to 85, reducing that risk by another 30, it's 50-50. So it's a lot better than 80-20, 50-50, 50-50, it's anytime a lot better. Now from Billabong to Carnarvon, dropping first at 90, then when the heat got to 45, dropping to 85, it will add about 20 minutes, half an hour on my trip. But I'm still well and truly within the 5 hours, so it doesn't make any difference. But that half an hour extra added on my trip might save me a lot of pain trying to change tires on this heat outside. So I'll rather drive extra half an hour than being outside for an hour. changing tires. From October 21, when I left the office and I decided to go back on the road, till now I blow up 4 tires. I had a lot of punctures, yeah, but that's something that can't do much about it when you go on these mine sites, and yeah, it's all sort of things covered by dirt and you won't see them. Even driving through here, it's not hard to collect a bolt or something, or a couple of tech screws or something like that in your tires, something that is falling off on other trucks or something, yeah. But actual blowouts where end up with a big bang and half of tire gone, I only have about 4. Okay, we are on a 46 degrees already. The wind is still active. Still a lot of dust getting blown around. When one of these small mini twisters is hitting you. Okay, finally Carnarvon on the horizon. And bloody mini twisters everywhere. big is that one? We are lucky because they start, but they don't accumulate a lot of energy, so they die quick. Because if they will be accumulating more and more energy, then will be, yeah. Look, that one is already dying. And a minute ago was strong as. Alright, so let's go to assembly area. Looks relative quiet. Just hoping that my tri-light's already here. So I'm looking for 3450. That's one of the old ones. $4.50. There he is. Alright. Just need to get a dolly and yeah. Two trailers hooked up and on our way to BP. sitting there for a few minutes, my truck was reading 50 degrees outside. It's only 46, but yeah. Of course the bitumen is getting a lot hotter. Even now it's showing 49. Bananas for sale. BP, so get some fuel and throw something quick in a microwave.
John, all good, mate.
Alright. I don't even try to take a camera out to try to film, because on a 46 will get overheated instantly. Even this one, I got the aircon on high blowing on it, so I can do a bit of filming, at least with the front camera. Tomorrow is gonna be a different story up there. Low to mid 30s, yeah, I can live with that, but not mid to high 40s.
Just fucking in a Freightliner. I don't know if you've ever done Giro Town before. I haven't, no. My mate did it last break, and they sent him up in a Merc. They said it was a pain to do it in a Freightliner. Oh fuck, mate, it wasn't a fucking pain, stand up in a Merc. I told them they're fucking mad. If I get stuck, I'm going to abuse the fuck out of somebody, because if you get fucking in there, you can't get out. Shit, yeah, right. Oh, mate, you have a good trip down there. A little bit, mate, cheers. Sorry, mate. Whatever, mate.
Pieces of rubber in the middle of the road. Well, if people don't slow down, this is happening. saying, instead of being quiet, why don't I explain where I am? Well, I think I do. When I'm leaving Carnarvon, I said, yep, leaving Carnarvon, next will be Minilia. But then, from there to Minilia, 180 kilometers, what he wants me to say? Yep, I'm in the middle of nowhere. Because basically this is it. In the middle of nowhere. Then, once I get to Minilia, I'll say, okay, Minilia, next will be Nanatara. But from Minilia to Nanatara, 260 k's, I'm still in the middle of nowhere. So how can I explain where I am if I'm in the middle of nowhere? Yeah, I'm saying, okay, I'm passing that, but in between, there's not much to say. And we're getting through the dust again. I was wondering what's happening. For a minute I thought this might be smoke. I was hoping not to be, because if it's smoke, that means bushfire. But no, it's just another dust storm. Looks like an ugly one. Still 43 outside. I only have like 50 meters. Well, not 50, 500 meters visibility. I can't see past that. I can only see a ball of dust.
Thank you very much, mate.
Not that I will be overtaking them. But yeah, I just keep my ears open. They do the same like me. 90 kilometers an hour, being a small oversized they go on a 90 all the time, so I won't be getting close to them anytime sooner. Okay, past Minilia. About 2:30 to Nanatara. 2:30 case of nothing. And this is from where the dusty area starts. There is a bit of dust between Carnarvon and Minilia, but the worst is to come from here to Onslow. It all depends which direction the wind is blowing into.
The Minilia River Bridge will be temporarily closed for the course of 1 to 4.5 metre. Oversized load heading north. Miles on the bridge.
Okay. Just missed the rain. You see the road is wet, but hey, still 39 outside. So there's no way I'm gonna stop and walk out of the truck. Humidity will be up the roof. Straight away after rain on this temperature. But looks like might have some rain ahead of us. Well, as long as it's just a bit of rain, doesn't really bother me. But to be honest, I don't want too much of it, because tomorrow I still have to go to the new place. So instead of going to Wheatstone,
Had a bit of precipitation,
and then from there to the salt mine and to the agent in town, and then come back and go to that station, I'll have to go to Wheatstone, and then from there straight to the station. So it's 40 kilometers of dirt, which will make my life a bit miserable if I have to go through mud. A little bit of rain to settle down the dust doesn't hurt at all. It's doing good actually, but yeah, too much. It's not something that I want. Well, looks like was only that area where the rain was. There is also raining somewhere down there on my right, but far, but nothing where I'm going. Looks like a nice and clear sky. didn't drop much. Still about 39.40. I only want to drop it a couple of more degrees so I can bump up back to 100 km an hour. So until it's not 37, 38 degrees, I'm not comfortable doing it. You can still see a risk. How is this? Instead of cooling off, it's going up again. .44 outside. Only after 5 p.m. will start going down in this area. Well, 5 p.m. will still be 42. After 6, it's a bit of change. 6 p.m. 39, then 7, 35. The lowest is gonna will be 4 and 5 AM 27. Not happy. Happy, but what can you do? Not much. You know, guys, just past the old Paradise station here, where it used to be until 30 years ago, a roadhouse. So from Minilia I had phone coverage for about 30 kilometers and then nothing until here. So for about 90 kilometers I had no phone coverage. Now I have a little bit, and then for another 40 kilometers until I get close to Nanatara, nothing. We are in 2024. This is a major highway. Yeah, no phone coverage along the highway. I know it costs money, but if the government have money to send to Ukraine, to Israel, to all these countries, so they can fight for longer, why don't they spend some fixing our problems? The telecommunication. Okay, we have a way to do it, to buy a satellite phones, but that one costs an arm and a leg. You want a conversation on a satellite phone, it's costing you big bucks. So what about installing along the highway a normal 4G or 5G network? See this one in the front of me, that's a UHF repeater, is not a telephone communication tower. Even this has got some sort of antennas there, but I'm still on a 3G 3 bars with Telstra. Forget about Vodafone or Optus or all the others. They saying that at the end of this year 3G will be turned off for good. Well, I only have 4G around the major towns on this route. Yeah, 4G in Geraldton, 4G in Carnarvon, a little bit in Nanatara and Onslow. The rest here, there, a little bit of 3G. So what's gonna happen when they switch that one off? This road is part of National 1, so it should be different. The same, the inland is so patchy. You go in between Chimarina and Mikitara, lucky with a few mine sites, because you get a bit of coverage around mine sites. And the crews are there, they got an airport, so that's giving you a bit plutonic mine site, is giving you a bit of network. Because even when you leave Marina, you have network for about 20 kilometers, and then you have about 50 kilometers dead, no coverage at all. And then you have like 3G 1 bar or 2 bars, which you can't do anything with. Go north of Marina to Newman, you have coverage about 25 kilometers each side of the towns, and then for 100 nothing. How ridiculous is this in 2024? The dust that you can't see on a road, everything look clean, and have a look when something is passing. Behind me is just a big cloud. If that little car was doing that, behind me was just a cloud of dust. water in the river. And I will say I'm lucky that I'm not going to Newman this weekend. Let's have a look how is at the horizon. Raining. It's another big storm over Newman. The trailers are when they're coming, how muddy. Definitely it's a big storm cooking out there. I'm just hoping that it's not gonna come this way. Okay, finally it's down to 38, so I can boost a bit to 100. I think it's first time in a while that I'm getting at Wheatstone on a daylight. According with the Bureau of Meteorology, sunset should be at 7. Well, 7 o'clock it's when I'm getting at Wheatstone, so should be there before dark. Because in the last few months only got there under the cover of the darkness. It's good when you get a destination and it's still a little bit of daylight. You are coming out from the dark side. Yeah, this road is actually part of the National 1 route that goes around Australia. Yet no phone coverage. Once you pass Port Hedland, it's even worse. Even worse. You have here and there in a few towns until you get to Catherine. And then once you get down towards Three Wise until you get to Mount Isa, definitely nothing. And then you leave from Adelaide going to Sydney and you have coverage all the way. Not only Telstra, I was surprised to have coverage all the way with Vodafone from Adelaide to Sydney. And that was not via Melbourne, was through the inland, from Adelaide to Riverland, Mildura, going up to Canberra, Wagga Wagga, Yes, Goulburn and Sydney, going that way. Okay, now I got a interesting message. One of the viewers asked me that I never told how I ended up in Perth. Okay. That was around 2014. I moved my family in February 2014 in Perth. For the reason, because I was more in Perth than I was home in Adelaide. Even that I was driving past about 180, 200 kilometers from home, I was unable to go home. Because I was doing a road train from Perth to Innisfail in North Queensland and Tally. So driving road train Perth Townsville, breaking up, going single, whatever, doing my business there, coming back. And I was passing past Port Pirie. After Port Pirie I was turning left towards Peterborough and Broken Hill. So when I start doing that run, they promised me something and end up to be different story. So first time I went home for a week was after 3 months when I started to run. Because what was happening before that, I was working in Adelaide, doing Adelaide, Melbourne on a regular basis, like 5 trips a fortnight, and then also Adelaide, Brisbane, Sydney, different runs. But my regular were Adelaide, Melbourne. But that company that I was working for, he only have 7 trucks, 7 B doubles, and yeah, another company bigger than him that was doing contracts for the same mob for Woolies, but different routes. They were doing Melbourne, Sydney for Woolies, and Melbourne, Brisbane. Melbourne, Perth always was done via rail. So they, at one stage, they went to management and said, look, we want that runs as well. Either you give us or we pull out all the trucks. In one way was a bit of a blackmail there, so he lost the contracts. and he just had enough of the transport, and he said, look guys, sorry, this is what happened. I'm not gonna try to get another contract because I had enough. So I'm not gonna send you home today. We'll still do a bit of work slowly until you guys get another jobs, which was very fair with us. So he was doing runs for Toll Express in Adelaide and Toll NQX and all this, just to keep us going until slowly each of us found another job somewhere else, and then we just put the trucks and trailers in the auction and closed shop. So I jumped on the first job that I found in Adelaide, which was local and also country, occasional Melbourne, but their equipment was a bit old, not paying us good. And then I had the opportunity to take a line haul from Perth to Townsville and all that, and I said to the family, look guys, that this is the thing. We always wanted to move in Perth because the economy in WA was very good at that time. Was during that big mining boom. Was towards the end of it, but was still, the economy was strong as. So we always wanted to move to Perth, and I said, look guys, can get this job, I have the opportunity, we move all in there. Might take a few months, but we are gonna move there. Okay, and these people were promising me something and end up to be go all the time, and at the end got everyone in Perth, my wife, my two daughters, my two cats, everything, yes. So after I had, we were talking, the girls are getting into a teenage stage. One was still in a primary school, but the other one was in a high school, and yeah, the wife wanted me to be more around house, and said okay, I'll turn the local job. And I went to start working for Toll, local, not on a road, in a yard. I said okay, I'm taking a break from driving as well, especially not being 100% familiar with the town with Perth. I knew how to get from Northam, where I was dismantled the road train, or from Auburn, how to get to Q-Dial, where was parking for trucks at the BP, and from there to Woolworths DC, Coles DC, and the markets in Canning Vale. Apart of that, yeah, city a little bit, Fremantle a little bit, but nah, not much. So then option was to work as a local in the yard on a tag truck, or ITV, how was called in there. Tractor terminal or something like that, I don't know how they were calling it. moving trailers around the yard, pouring trailers in the base, all that. Afternoon shift was even better. Was shift allowances. Yep, I was happy with. But about 9 months later, I ended up in the office, and I got stuck there for 7 years. So this is how we came to Perth. Because my work and the economy in Adelaide was going down. Mitsubishi shut doors. Holden moved to China, and it was not just Mitsubishi and Holden. All the other businesses that were supplying parts for them, like Mitsubishi was the factory in Clovelly Park, but then was the engine plant in Lonsdale, and all the panels and stuff in Beverly and all that. So when they shut down, Holden happened to boost the production a bit, so they took some of the suppliers, they changed the presses, the dies, everything, and yeah, but then when they closed door, was nothing left. And seeing how the economy is going down, cost of living up, jobs was a bit of problem, was plenty jobs, so everyone was pushing the prices down because they had a lot of choices from what to choose. If you were desperate, you was taking it, and yeah, always you wanted to come to Perth, and that was an opportunity. Taking that job, supposed to work 3 weeks and have a week off. Well, it didn't happen. I went 3 months without having any time off. My time off was just 24 hours at the end of the week. And yeah, just to have my books legal. That was the only time off. And time off was in the bunk, in a cabin of the truck, because we living in on a road all the time. I was basically living in a truck, doing my laundry in Perth, doing my laundry in Townsville, laundry in Perth, and so. Before going to on a road, I was bobtailing to the first shopping center, to Woolies or IGA, buying food, all that, to have, not to have to spend my money in roadhouses and all that. So it was not an easy life. And yeah, after that, slowly, I was looking for a rental, and being on the phone all the time with the wife, I was telling her about look, this suburb. So she was doing all the research from over there via internet, and then we found the suburb south of River. Yeah, good reviews, everything. So I started looking for houses there. Rent was not that cheap back in 2014, because it was still at the end of the mining boom, but it was still happening. We paid $650 a week, and then over time, slowly prices came down until we were able to build our own house. So yeah, well, ups and downs. So that answered the question how I end up in Perth. We always wanted, but the opportunity was when I took that run and then the family to be with me, because I was almost every weekend in Perth, or every second weekend at least. Well, that didn't happen in Adelaide, so yeah. To be honest, after the company that I worked in Adelaide closed doors, I was a bit undecided where to go. I knew that I needed jobs right away, so I was applying for locals, but I also applied interstate. So I've applied for jobs in Perth, I applied for jobs in Brisbane, Gold Coast. I even went for a job interviews in Brisbane. And that was another big stuff up, because I was driving towards Brisbane to have 2 jobs interviews, and in the meantime I had a phone call from Perth, from Limfox, and I said to the guy, look mate, I don't want to stuff you around. This is what I'm doing now. I'm going to Brisbane for 2 jobs interviews, so I don't know if I'm going to get them or not. But if you have more people line up, go for it. I'm not going to promise anything, because I don't know what's going to happen. So went for the first interview in Brisbane, and it didn't happen. Went for the second one, which was with Toll, but was scheduled, and they were unable to promise me set amount of hours every week. Hey guys, I have a family. I have 2 kids and a wife to feed, and myself. I can't just move everything here and then end up working 2-3 days a week. I can't do that. So kind of fall apart. Came back, started that job local, and that was when a second opportunity in Perth came. So yeah, I didn't say anything. I just said okay, I'll be on a first flight to Perth. Okay, so tomorrow after Wheatstone I will have to come back and turn on this road here on my left, and that's all the white dirt road. Okay. So everything looks full steam ahead. The new road for the autonomous trucks, self-driving trucks. Special road for them. They will be the only ones on that road. From what I've seen, putting a lot of cables, electrical cables along the road in the ground, so don't know exactly what is that going to be. Sensors, magnetic field, who knows, but yeah, never been done before, and they're giving the best shot to do it on this project. They won't be interacting with public, so the road will be just for them. This road will still stay. This is the one that we are gonna drive, and that's the one they are gonna drive. So yeah, don't know. Alright, there we are. There we are, Wheatstone. And there's the sunset over Wheatstone. Yeah. Oh well. Time for me to do some paperwork, eh? Work out the kilometers and everything. The more I do today, the less I have to do tomorrow, and so and so. And 6:30 in the morning, going for the unload. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting day because the trailer didn't arrive in Carnarvon, so I got nothing for the salt mine, I got nothing for town, And these guys here are missing a little bit of stuff too, which was in a tow liner in the dangerous goods segregation box. They're cleaning stuff and yeah. So yay, very soon the sun will be behind that water tank. We won't be seeing it. Slowly is disappearing. And it's gone. Okay guys, so yeah, we'll see you in the morning. Till then, you take care, enjoy your night, and yeah, see you then.